Hello everyone, welcome to the channel, and this time we are going to repair what is a Whirlpool washing machine from the Perfect Care, or the old ones from the American Whirlpool. That is one of the best quotes that have come out on the market, and this one, if it works, does all the only detail it has is a very large detail that smells like burning. The lady tells me that she even came to smoke, or sometimes she does not work and hums only when that is because there is play in the hub, and then they just do it like that then. We are going to proceed to disconnect the hoses, to disconnect the water to be able to work a little more in detail. What we are going to do, we are going to remove the engine to see it physically and then decide to change it. Now we are going to always lie it down towards the back to avoid removing it. The pompadour and everything just towards the back. Be careful with the solenoid valves, and here we have the engine with the water pump. Then to remove the engine we have to remove the water pump. Well, to change it practically that here we can see that the pump is that it is throwing water. Then as the pump is throwing water, fell on the engine and overheated, and because it was damaged, here we can see the winding as it is overheated. The plastics look even the same, melted right now. If you can hear it is in more detail, the plastics are already melted. Then this engine sometimes goes to work, sometimes he did not tell me also that he threw the pill. Then this one goes up, the amperage also smells like, and also has a problem in the bushing. Then it buzzes. To remove the pump we only remove the locks until click, or until they take themselves out, and that's it. Look, there it is. We already have the click, and now we remove the one on the other side. It's already. Then to remove the hoses, just be careful that the water that has excess is not going to fall on the engine. Well, in this case there is no longer a problem because it is useless, but if it was good, be careful. Look here, we can see that the pump has been throwing water from the center, so this is what caused the motor to be damaged. If they had changed it in time, the pump would not have passed this. Now we are going to remove the motor connector. To remove what is this part, these clamps or these hooks look only with the disassembly flat equal from the back that are quite easy to remove. These motors hold up quite a lot. It is not advisable to wind them, in fact, so regular. These motors are not wound, and we pull it forward, and that's it. Look, we have the engine ready. Here we have it out here. Here we are going to see it a little more in detail. Remember to remove its rubbers. Don't forget what the copal is. There is also that removing it comes only under pressure with taps. You remove it and put it on the other side. It has a stop. Then there is no problem that you overdo it. And look, here we have the two motors, in this case the new and the used. This is the used one. It already looks quite overheated. The magneto, also the plastic parts, are already quite melted. In that case the motor has to be completely changed. Here we have on the right the motor already complete, all the new and original wiring. Well, we are going to proceed to put the coupling and the gummies. Well, here we have the couplet and the rubber bands, the bases to be able to mount the engine. To be able to mount it is very easy. There is no loose. Those engines are quite easy to assemble. So come on. The first thing we are going to do is on the transmission side. We have to check if we are going to change. You seal and change them. Remove that couplet, change them, and assemble the other one here. Most likely yes, if we have to change it because it is already throwing oil. This is as a prevention, and that's it. We have to try to fit the legs of the couplet in the holes, and ready, we recharge it, and that's it. Now we are going to proceed to assemble it, which is the same as we remove it. You have to put the eyebrows or the clamps that the engine has. There are times that they bring screws and there are times that they do not bring, so that depends on you as you accommodate, or that here in this case I struggle a little, but this one I better leave the cell phone a little down, because the truth is that working like this recording is a little difficult. That's why I then make the cuts. It's not that I do something else, but because of that I decided to leave this one, and we connected the wiring, because you only have to check, well, in this case you just have to check that it is not sulfated, that it is not green. If it is that, you have to clean it with isopropyl alcohol and put it back to avoid corrosion. Then now look, the pump must not have play or be throwing water. It is a new pump. We are going to proceed to put it on too. The same thing, you just have to turn it, and with that you will realize where it enters. There it is, and we are going to put the same on it. Its clamps, the clamps are put on just as I see you, like the ones on the engine, and we have to put your hoses on it. Also be very careful as I tell you here to work, because the hoses can throw water at the engine and you can have a problem again even if the engine is new. Here it is already fully assembled. Just check that the connections are and everything here. The one that the copal is spinning well is working here. As I tell you, it will be necessary to change the seal. It is an economic stamp and it is changed quite easily, so if you want a video of that, also comment on it. And also, I can do it, and well, practically it's all ready and we are going to proceed to test it. In this case we are going to test it. It should no longer smell burnt or anything. It should work freely. I take this opportunity to tell you that if you like my content, like, comment, share, subscribe. In the Facebook, the Facebook is in the description there. You can contact me for more detail. There is a WhatsApp there, but that WhatsApp I do not answer. It is for pure sales and appointments in the area where I work, so I can only advise you on Facebook and YouTube. So give it like, comment, share. As I tell you, if you think someone in your family is interested, then give them the information of my channel, and well, see you until next time.